Hey folks, Tom Emerviso here, Columbus Saber Academy. Welcome back to our Thursday Longsword yoga class. Thank you for those that have joined in. Thanks for those that sent over feedback. Remember, if you're out there watching this either live or after we've saved it, uploaded to the channel, like it, send me some comments, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep doing this until someone tells me to stop. So I'm here again Thursday night all by myself. Wanted to get some workout in and get this out to you guys as well. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm trying something again new, so we'll see if this works out. About 35 minutes for the program. As I mentioned on Tuesday, I am going to up our reps a little bit. So follow along and do the best you can. If you need to stop and do fewer reps or do shorter time, do it. Go for it. If you don't have a longsword, you can grab any weapon, any piece of instrument, anything you have that will give you that extra little bit of movement and stretch and help you do some of the dynamic moves we do in the middle of the routine. So, that being said, let's get started. Again, we're going to go through our standing poses. We're going to hold each pose for 30 seconds. We'll walk through the poses with right hand on top, right hand forward. We'll do our dynamic routine, we'll do some floor poses, and then come back and do the reverse of the standing poses, left hand forward, and finish up in a full circle. So, let's start. Feet shoulder width apart, nice and comfortable, relax, sword up, close your eyes, 30 seconds. More seconds. From here, we're going to transition to our seated pose. Butt down, nice deep seat, sword out in front of you, and transition down. More seconds. From here, we're going to move into our unicorn. Right? Legs straight, butt back, create that void. Sword coming out from the top of your head. And go. More seconds. From here, we're going to transition to tree pose. Left foot is down, right foot's up over your knee on your left leg. Swords off in an inside middle guard. More seconds. From here, we're going to step forward, chest forward, sword up straight over our head. Nice straight, nice deep lunge, nice straight back leg. Step forward and transition. Up. This is warrior one. More seconds. From here, we're going to lean back, point our sword toward the back, arch our back into scorpion. Arms a little farther back to the nice stretch. Keep that back leg straight and that back heel down to the ground. More seconds. From here, we're going to turn our hips to our left, sword in our right hand, straight out in front of us, left hand back toward the back of the room. Maintain that nice deep lunge. And go. that back leg nice and straight. Keep your core nice and tight. More seconds. From here, we're going to reverse and go toward the back of the room. Bend our left leg, nice deep lunge. Back straight, sword in a low rear guard. So, go. 30 seconds. More seconds. Next pose, we're going to roll our blade forward, tip forward, lean into the stance, sword over your head, forward, high forward guard. Back leg nice and straight, heel in the ground. Front leg nice and deep lunge. Seconds. And rest. Good. That's our first quarter of the routine. Next, we'll do our downward chops or dynamic movements. We're going to do some squats with a chop, as we always do. We're going to do some walking lunges. If you can do them in place and don't have the room to do walking, do them in place. We're going to do some dynamic cuts, so some back edge, front edge combination cuts, and then we'll do some helicopters from each side moving as well. So get our heart rate up. I did say from Tuesday's class we're going to up the reps a little bit on these, so I'm going to do that. Usually we'll do 10 chops and then switch our hand. We're going to do 15 squats with chop. Switch our hands, 15 more. So, feet a little farther than shoulder width apart, toes pointed forward, one nice parallel stance. All right, sword up, 15 down. Ready? Go. 5, 10, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Don't go fast with these. Take your time. You really want to get a good stretch and a nice leg workout. Switch your hands, left hand on top. Feet shoulder width apart again. Do the same 15, another 15. Ready? Go. 5, 10, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, nice job. All right, walking lunges. We're going to do 6 or 7. We're going to walk up, doing walking forward and doing walking back. If you have the room, I encourage you to do this. It's actually a nice challenge to do a retreating lunge. If you don't, then you can do them in place. Just come back after each one, after each cut. If you're going to walk forward and back, do as many as you can do forward. If you have to repeat it and do 3, you want to try to do, we're going to go 7 forward and 7 back. We get 14, and we'll switch sides and do another 7 forward and 7 back. So I'm going to try to keep that 15 number today. So with that, left foot forward, right foot back, sword up and shoulder. We're going to step forward, lunge onto our right leg, cutting diagonally, descending diagonal cut down. As we do, as you step forward, come back up, switch sides, step down opposite leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Switch your hands. Left hand on top. Start right foot forward, shoulder. Stepping forward, cutting down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stepping back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. All right. 3 more dynamic moves. We're going to do our cuts. Back edge, front edge, circular cuts. Again, work our shoulders and work our upper body. Really want to focus on alignment of our legs and of our feet. Get that big rotation with the arms. Since we're doing double cuts, we'll do 5 up, 5 back. Switch our hands. 5 up, 5 back. So, let's start. Left foot forward, rear guard. I'm sorry, shoulder, middle guard. We're going to do downward cut, loop around to a back edge. So we'll come around, strike down, roll, back edge, front edge, back. So we'll do 5 of those forward and back. Left foot forward, middle guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Switch your hands. Right foot forward, left hand on top, middle guard. Around the head, cut down 1 front edge, loop around back edge cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. All right. Now we're going to do ascending cuts. Back edge in place, walk forward, front edge. Left foot forward, rear low guard. 5 up, 5 back. 1. Really want to work those shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5. Backwards, back edge, front edge. 1, back edge. 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Switch your feet, switch your hands. Right foot forward, left foot back, left hand back, rear low guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Backwards. 1, 2, 3. Screw that one up. That happens. 4, 5. It's been long days. Cooped up in the house, so it's nice to get out. All right, good. Last dynamic move we're going to do is going to be our helicopters, right? So, thumb grip, right hand on top. We're going to do 15. Switch our hands, switch our grip. 15 opposite side. As I said, I kind of do these with a step back. You want to do them with a step forward, that's totally cool. It's up to you. Still a good workout. You don't need to go fast. We're not timing ourselves. That's a different challenge, right? Just going to get a nice trunk rotation in, good work of those shoulders. Keep those arms up high. Feet shoulder width, sword parallel to the floor. 15. 15. Good. Switch your hands. Left hand on top. Feet apart. Sword parallel. 15 more. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15. I think that was right. Keep me honest. There's a challenge out there. I think Martin Fabian went out there last year about how many can you do in a minute. It's a fun challenge to do. We'll put it on video one of these days. All right, so that wraps up the standing dynamic moves. Let's do our groundwork. 4 moves on the ground: side plank, static V's, so boat and yoga posture, oblique twists, Russian twists, and then leg lifts, 6 inches, sword out, feet out. Kind of an upside down Superman. Gotta be a better name for it than that. But anyway, if you think of a good name, tell me. All right, so get down in the plank position. We're gonna hold these for 30 seconds per side. Body nice and straight. Sword in your left hand up in the air. And go. Ten more seconds. And rest. Switch sides. Make sure you get yourself in a good stable position before you start the count. So I like to rest my right leg or my top leg down, my back leg behind that, and go. Ten more seconds. Always check your form, look at your body. If you see something a little off, fix it. And rest. Good. Next one we're going to do is our static V ups. So you can do this a couple different variations. You can do it the way we're going to do it, which is going to be feet up in the air, sword out in front of you. You can do it with your feet down, as long as you maintain that 45-degree angle in your back. That way you get a little tension on your core. Again, I want the sword out. Or you can raise your feet up with crossed knees, which is a little bit easier than the feet all the way up and get it there. So whatever level you're comfortable with, that's the level you start at. Like I always try to say, push yourself every time you do this. Every time you work out, try to do that one more. Soon you'll be doing 2, 3, 4. You'll go to the level you want to be at, and you can start pushing yourself even farther. So I've stalled enough where I've relaxed a little bit. All right, so feet up in the air, 30 seconds. Go. Nice tight core. Keep those knees bent in, toes out. If you push your toes out, it'll help you keep your knees locked. And 10 more seconds. And rest. Switch your hands. Left hand on top. We're going to do another 30 seconds. Same routine, same move. Feet up, arms out. And up. 10 more seconds. And rest. Nice, good job. Again, if you found you couldn't do that full 30-second per side, or you started at one of the intermediary levels, great. Whatever works for you and get you a workout today. Remember, next time you do this, if you're coming back next Tuesday, if you're playing this over the weekend, go a little bit farther, right? All right, next one we're gonna do are the oblique twists, Russian twists. The goal is not to do these fast. The goal is to do these slow and controlled and feel that tension in your obliques as you twist, right? You can twist with an inside middle guard across with your feet down. You can raise your feet up and do this, or you can raise your feet up and go from forward guard, high forward guard, ox. We're gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. Again, you do the variation that works for your body today. We're gonna do 10, but back and forth is gonna be 1. So you're gonna do 10, then we're gonna switch hands, another 10 with the other hand. So, hopefully you do those too. All right, switch your hands. Left hand on top. Another 10. One each side constitutes 1. So, go. Good. All right. I left the heat on here. It is a little toasty, so it's like hot yoga. All right. Last floor exercise. Body's fully extended on the ground. Think of these as inverted Superman poses. So instead of on our belly and raising our arms and legs, we're on our back, raising our feet and our arms behind us with the sword pointing back. So, 30 seconds per side. And up. 10 more seconds. And rest. Switch your hands. Another 30 seconds. Last ground exercise, then we're going to do the repeat of the standing asana, and we'll be all set. So, back out. Feet ready to go up. Stands out. Up. Ten more seconds. Two, one, rest. Nice job. All right. Now, as I kind of always say, I just want to remind everyone, this last set of asana we're going to do are in the opposite direction with the opposite hand forward. So we're going to start at the last move, progress forward to the first. So, we are left hand on top. We're going to be right foot forward. Nice deep lunge. Start with a nice lunge. Swords up and out, leaning forward. And go. Ten more seconds. From here, back straight, sword rotates back around to a low rear guard. And transition. Maintain that nice deep lunge. Chest is pointing toward the left, heads forward. Should feel this in your front leg, in those quads. 10 more seconds. From here, we're going to transition to the sword in our left hand. Switch back, left foot bent, right foot straight, chest out to your right. Sword up, arm out. Ten more seconds. From here, we're going to transition into scorpion. So hips are forward, back is arched back, swords over our head pointing toward the back. So switch that arc. Nice deep lunge in the front, arching back as far as you can today. More seconds. From here, we're going to transition into warrior warrior one. Back is straight, swords up straight over our head, nice and relaxed, core nice and tight, and go. More seconds. From here, right foot steps forward, left foot goes up onto our right foot, sword out, and into an inside middle guard. Get your nice balance first. Just find your center. Go out. More seconds. Find yourself losing your balance, just correct your foot and bring yourself back up into position. And feet a little tighter than shoulder width, out into unicorn. Make that nice void, straighten those legs, create that gap here. Ten more seconds. From here, we're going to go into our chair pose. Swords out in front. Nice straight middle guard. Feet are bent, butts down. Back's relatively straight. Shoulders are back. Don't hunch yourself forward. Keep a nice arch to the back. Last two poses. Ten more seconds. From here, just stand up nice and straight and tall. Keep that core nice and tight. Close your eyes and relax to finish out the routine. And transition up. Get yourself prepared. Nice and relaxed. Shoulders straight, back nice and straight. Ten more seconds. And rest. Nice job. That's it. It's your first time joining us. Thank you for joining. If you've been here before, thank you for that too. It's a good workout. Keep the heat on in the house. You'll actually get a little sweat going, more so than you do without it, like we just did here. So I just did here, and you'll get a little bit more out of the routine. So thank you all very much. If If you want to stay tuned at 7 o'clock, we have a live stream of our LED sabering class, Light Saber Fundamentals. Come on and check it out. Everything we teach there comes from a historical system, so everything is applicable to the art you may be studying. So, thank you all again. Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thanks.